Wicked has finally been adapted into a movie. Wasn't worth the wait? Let's see. Now, just for preference before going into this review, I've seen the play once. I liked it. I'm not a die-hard fan of it. There's a lot of people who absolutely love this musical. I'm not someone that absolutely loves it, but I really enjoyed it when I watched it. With that out of the way, let's begin the review. And let me just say, this is an absolutely great adaptation. It matches the play like one-on-one. Completely just copy and paste the play into a movie form. Into a movie form that works too. By extending the runtime out, it made it work as a movie. If you adapted it straight out from the Broadway, the movie would have had problems. But the fact that they decided to split the movie into two parts, the first part being Act 1, and the second part being Act 2, the fact that they did that makes the movie just flow better. Because the Broadway, Act 1 is an hour 10 minutes, hour 20 minutes. A movie could have extended that to an hour and 40 minutes. But I feel like still some jumps just would have been too sudden from song to song, and there needed to be something in between that. And the movie put something in between that. It made it work as a movie that copied the Broadway, scene from scene, and everything was basically accurate. A few things were changed, but it was entirely accurate to the play. Okay, let's talk about the production real fast. They went all out for this production. They seriously built everything to make this world look real. If you look at some of the behind the scenes videos, it's insane for what they did. Everything is practical. Besides a few green screen shots, everything is practical, and they spent their time building it to get it right. And it translates onto the screen, and you can see everything, all the hard work and love they put into this movie, and the set, and the production. You can just see it all come to life. Of how everything is just, the cinematography, the sets, everything just comes to life. And you're transported into this world. And everyone in this movie does a great job. Everyone's amazing singers. Cynthia and Ariana are both amazing singers. Cynthia sings Defying Gravity at the end of the movie. She sings it amazingly. And then Ariana, popular, perfect as well. Every song these two sing together, and just on their own too, amazing. And every other actor too, like Dancing Through Life. What's the guy's name who sings that? I can't remember. They all sound wonderful. All fit the role of their characters perfectly. Now, if you love the play, you are going to love this movie. Like I said, if The Musicals is your favorite musical ever, this movie is going to be your favorite thing because it directly adapts it. You're going to love this movie if you absolutely love the musical. If you like the musical like me, you will still like this movie because it's just the musical all over again. If you have that heart for the musical, it will adapt into this movie and you'll just be happy, cheerful, emotional that all these things are now coming to screen. If you've seen the musical, absolutely love this movie. If you haven't seen the musical, you will enjoy this movie because it's going to be like watching the musical for the first time, but you don't see the second act, and it's longer. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best movies of the year so far. Well, year's almost over, so it is one of the best movies of the year. Like I said, production, acting, singing, how great of an adaptation it is, the songs, everything in here just brings it to life. My theater broke out in applause at the end of the movie. Part of that was it's a popular musical that, everyone loves, so they're clapping in applause. The movie is good. It's just like the musical. Now, I don't have too many things to say in this section. My first problem is kind of a nitpick. The animal CGI, for some animals, doesn't really look good. For others, it does. So, that's a little nitpick, though. You can push it aside. My main problem, though, is the runtime. When the song One Short Day in the Emerald City comes on, that song lasted for way too long. That song did not need to be that long. There are certain elements in that song that made it as long as it is. Once you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That for a surprise for what happens during that song. But that song went for too long, kind of interrupted the runtime for me because we had a great flow so far to that moment, and the song just lasted for too long, longer than it needed to be, so kind of interrupted the flow. And then after that too, I knew what song came after that moment. I'm trying not to spoil it, but there's Short Day in the Emerald City song, then they meet somebody, then the song after they meet that person I was waiting for, and I knew that moment was coming. So just the moment that was right there, I was kind of waiting to pass because I wanted to see the epic song at the end of the movie. But those are just a few problems you can probably push aside. But Wicked is an absolutely great adaptation of the musical. Just everything is phenomenal. When it comes to like the sets, they put work into them. Actresses are singing their heart out in some of these songs. Song sounds amazing. And if you're a fan of the musical, you are absolutely going to love this. But anyways, that was my review for Wicked. If you liked this video, maybe these was on the side that interests you too. Like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.